G'day guys, this is Rob from Troutlore.com.au, Australia's fly tying specialist store. Today we're going to be tying something for the winter lakes, given that the weather is rather frosty out there and it's where the fish are biting. So let me introduce you to the Stickie Midge. Let's get started. We are going to begin with an Ahrex FW 501 hook in size 12. You can tie these smaller, but the big ones still catch fish. I'm only doing in this size so it's easy to see on the video. Then we're going to use some UTC thread 70 denier in black, starting that thread just behind the hook eye and making touching wraps down the body. Stop just short of the hook bend, cut that off and finish there. Next we're going to put in our ribbing. We're going to use Danville's fine wire here in the silver colour. It's amazing how many different bright coloured midge patterns there are out there, and how many midge are really just a grey and white or black and white colour in their segmentation. So we don't need to go too fancy on this. We don't need a lot of flashy colours. This is going for simplicity and give the fish something that looks like the naturals that are about. And this fly came about with the success of my Sticky Caddis that we've been using it on the lakes. So we thought, well, they're taking stick caddis during the midge, why not tie one that's similar but more like a midge itself. So for the head of the fly we're going to use Upavon breather yarn in white. Take a small section of that, spin our thread anti-clockwise to put a reverse kick in it, and then as you'll see that'll jump backwards over the thread and we wrap loosely. 2 loose wraps around and pull up, then we can just situate that nicely on top and bring the thread forward to just behind the hook eye, making sure that's still sitting up nicely, and then we can trim that excess off and bring the thread further down the hook shank. Now the last part of the puzzle is some Antron dubbing in black. So start with dubbing wax on the thread, and then with this dubbing we make a nice fine noodle, as fine as possible. Remember, use less, you can always add more. And then we start bringing that back down to the rear of the hook where the hook bend is, and then start wrapping forwards. We want to build a gentle taper over the length of this hook shank so it comes up almost in a conical shape to the head of the fly. So just keep that noodle nice and thin. Come in with a bit more wax. And a little more dubbing. Just keep doing this in small sections. I'm just struggling a little to reach around the cameras and the lights here. It's not usually this hard, but it's alright. It's all for the sake of getting this video for you guys. So then up at the eye, do one wrap in front of the breather yarn, and then start wrapping back down again, thinning that dubbing out as we go. And then start wrapping back up, just filling any gaps in the taper so you get a nice even shape to the body. With that, we'll pop a little more dubbing on the thread. And then continue working back up the body. Almost there. Do one more section of dubbing. That should build us that nice taper that we're looking for. And then before we finish that off, we're going to wrap our ribbing up in nice even spacing up the body. We're just leaving that little bit of dubbing on the thread there so that we can cover over the tie-off point for this wire as it comes up to the top. And then wrap around the thread, and then we can just helicopter that off, trim out that excess dubbing. Then a wrap in front, and a couple of 3 or 4 turn whip finishes just behind the hook eye in front of that breathe yarn. Trim that nice and close. At this stage, you're just going to walk around and make sure that there's no errant dubbing fibres sticking out that we don't want, and then trim off the breather yarn to a nice short stub like that. And that's it. It's not difficult. It's a very simple pattern. It's a dry fly hook. It's not going to sink very fast. It'll take its time working its way down the column. It looks like a natural midge, acts like a natural midge, and the fish will just eat it up. So, as usual, all the materials will be listed down there in the comment section. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell if you want to know when new videos come out, and as always, happy tying.